We welcome you to Phillies Post Game Live, presented by Cure Auto Insurance. Ricky Pitalico, I'm Michael Barkan, John Kruk in a moment from St. Petersburg. Ricky Bo, I think you'll agree, that was a momentous win. That's the type of win, when we look back on it, October 2nd, which is the day after the regular season concludes, we might be saying, you know what? You know when we knew? When they could have just gotten out of there, winning the series against Tampa Bay. They were forced to extra innings, and they hung in there, and they battled back, and they did it. That's when we knew they were going to be something special.
And to me, it's all about contributions. You got contributions from a lot of people, and I'm talking mostly about the pitching staff in this one. Christopher Sanchez, your number 5 starter, seems to have stepped up a little bit. I'm going to throw this out there. You can play off of this if you want. He's reminding me a little bit of Ranger Suarez right now. And the reason why I say that is, if you look at his pitches on the inside part of the plate to right-handed hitters, he not only will throw a fastball in there, but he'll also sink one back into the inside corner of the plate. Also, that changeup and his slider. Really good pitches for him, but it wasn't just that. I'm going to throw a lot on Matt Strahm in this game. Now, the Phillies come up in the 10th inning, and they come up with goose eggs in the 10th inning. Now, let's face it. You have a runner on second base. Shouldn't be that hard to score a run when you only need one. You're not even trying for 2 runs in that type of situation, and you're the home team. You should win that game. The Rays do absolutely nothing because of Strahm. Strahm threw a heck of a 2 innings tonight, 3 strikeouts in those 2 innings. Give him a lot of credit. He's one of those guys right now that doesn't get any credit whatsoever out of that bullpen. You saw the numbers at the end of the game with the bullpen. What was it, 28
28-0.
No earned runs. Woo! Where's my boys?
Special performance by the bullpen, special performance it's been by the starting pitchers, and a special call by John Kruk along with Tom McCarthy tonight. Let's go down to Tropicana Field, check in with John. John, high water mark continues. They're 8 games above 500. They're 25-23 on the road. They've got 12 straight road wins, 12 straight wins against American League opponents, and 22-7 in their last 29. How momentous a win, though, was tonight's win? Because as I said to Ricky, could have gotten out of there, taken the series, and it would have been fine.
Yeah, but you know what? I really don't think this team thinks that way. I think that they're very good at compartmentalizing one game at a time. Like, they don't look forward, to Miami. Well, now they do, because this one's over, and they'll start looking forward to, going to Miami and trying to do some damage down there. But I think this team is so good at one game at a time. And, like Rick said, Strahm, I mean, that was outstanding. You wonder at some point, when you're the home team in extra innings and the visiting team doesn't score, has there ever any thought of bunting someone to third? I don't
what a
get
thought.
It,
what a notion.
Especially in that inning, you're coming up with your 6, 7, 8 guys in that inning. And you made the comment, and I was thinking it, these guys are just swinging for the fences. What?
Yep.
What? And as a matter of fact, it was the middle hitter in the inning. I believe it was Siri. Yeah, Siri was up, and they showed a back view behind home plate. The whole right side of the infield was wide open. Stott was shaded way up the middle. All you have to do is contact the baseball.
Yeah.
I mean, so yeah, it's a little confusing to me.
You know what I said in that situation? Hey, Siri, make an out. That's
did.
what I said, and he did. I'm sorry.
John, let me get your take on Christopher Sanchez tonight. Does he not look like he's trying to emulate Ranger Suarez a little bit?
Yeah, a lot of similarities. The changeup, the fastball, locating it like Christopher did, and
the grit, the guts, the determination that they display. It's exciting. It really is. John, thanks so much, my friend. We'll check you tomorrow in Miami. That's going to be tough too.
Yeah.
As
you might have to go. You might have to go find me in South Beach, because I'm ready to go.
All right.
By the way,
we'll
Luis
find you.
Arise went 3 for 5 tonight too.
Okay. Ricky,
In a loss, though.
Ricky's chartering a plane down there. He's going to meet you.
388.
399.
Well, it's going to be tough, because Arise.
Yeah, he can hit, man.
He sure can. All right, John. Thanks so much. John Kruk down south. I would have kept him on.
He would have stayed on all night.
Longest road win streaks in franchise history. Single season. 13 games, 1976. Remember, how many wins for that team?
Do they get it?
Yeah,
101, by the way, for that team.
Yeah, they get it. They get it.
You think they
101
win?
wins.
You
They
think
went
they
to the
break it?
NLCS that season.
You think they break it?
I think they break
You
it. Yes,
basically
I
need
do.
2 more wins in a row.
Yeah, yeah, I do. And first of all, you're the one who pumped me up with the fact that you said 4-2 road trip.
And they're definitely going to get to that. The other thing is, I mean, you look into this right now. You look at Sandy Alcantara, who they're going to be facing. They are the ones that ruined him.
Yeah,
And
right.
the Phillies are not afraid of him. And so I could care less who the Marlins throw up there. I think the Phillies are going to go in there ready to go.
The recent past, but certainly tonight, 5 innings pitched for the bullpen. Not a hit to be found, not a run to be found. Look at the strikeouts, 3 walks, and that's it, Ricky.
I guess the only concern would, I mean, you watch this. Junior Marte looked great. I thought Strahm was excellent. Kimbrel has just been, man, you want to talk about turning the lights out? This guy's been very, very good in the last month or so. But the one guy a little bit concerning, 30 pitches from Jose Alvarado. Was kind of all over the place. We don't want him reverting back to that. Hopefully, he hasn't been the same since he's been injured. I'm sure that has a lot to do with it. I'm sure the break will do a lot for him, though.
Just get him rejuvenated.
Yes.
Hope so. Let's hear Rob Thomson post-game, his thoughts on tonight's win.
Another good one for Sanchez, huh?
Yeah, he was incredible. Filled up strike zone. I think first 9 hitters, all first pitch strikes. I thought the changeup was excellent. All his secondary pitches were really good. He just kept them off balance all night. It was really impressive.
You can't help but come into this series and look at it as kind of like a measuring stick. Best record in the American League. They've been one of the best teams all year. How do you feel coming out of here with a 3-game sweep?
Good, better than if we won 2 out of 3. So yeah, I mean, they're a good club. They are, but we're pretty good too. So I feel good about it. Our pitching was outstanding. Our bullpen tonight was outstanding. We hit when we needed to hit. We played good defense pretty much for the entire series, and that's really what you have to do against these guys. You can't give them extra bases, can't give them free passes, extra outs, that type of thing. You just got to hold them down.
During the streak, the bullpen, during the road winning streak, the bullpen has like a 1.9 ERA.
Yeah.
And just general thoughts on how impressive they've
Well,
been.
I think you can cut it up anywhere along the season. They've been good.
Mm-hmm.
So, they've been kind of the most consistent part of our club all year long. They just continue to do it.
And Marte's kind of become a more of a high leverage guy, it seems like.
Yeah, he's really gaining confidence. He's comfortable, confident. His stuff has always been good, but he's throwing strikes, so that's the key for him.
That bone play, I mean, he's made several plays this season that you see like very good defensive third baseman make.
Yeah.
Just another crisp game defensively.
Yeah, he's really improved. He really has. Confidence level is high. He's really improved his footwork and his glove action and his throwing mechanics. Made the bare hand play, made the dive play in the to his glove side. Turner made a great play on a backhand on, I believe it was Franco. Yeah, I think it was Franco. So we was it Margot? Yeah, it was Margot. You're right.
Sorry, that Franco at bat, I mean, just Alvarado kept pumping strikes there.
Yeah.
11 pitches in that
Yeah,
spot.
good pitcher against a good hitter. Yeah, it was a good battle.
Strong comes in, that's one of the tougher things in the sport now. You're coming into the game,
Yeah.
extra innings, your team didn't score.
Yeah.
You got to hold the guy at second base. What do you like about how he attacked there?
He threw strikes and got some swings and misses early, which was the key. You got to almost strike the first guy out. We were talking about maybe walking that first guy and setting up a double play ball, or they'd probably bunt at that point. But he did a great job.
Obviously, a lot of Phillies fans live down here. It kind of sounded like a home crowd there in the extra
Yeah, it was
innings.
great. It was great to hear all the people cheering, chanting, and all that stuff.
Nice to see Derek Hall get a hold of a ball off a lefty.
Yeah, and that's and he can hit lefties. He has good at bats. He just hasn't had him up here really last year. But that's why we didn't pitch it for him in the 10th inning or something like that.
Rob Thomson, and we've got the National League Wild Card standings presented by our friends at the Sioka dealerships, and the Phillies in the third wild card spot, 2.5 back of the Marlins, and they meet the Marlins tomorrow for 3 over the weekend. A game back of the Dodgers, and they're ahead of the Giants and the Brewers, Ricky Bo. They're sitting as good as you can be at this point in the season with 3 games until the All-Star break.
Let's stop messing around. Let's go in as the top wild card into the All-Star game.
Yeah.
How would that sound?
That would
Sweep
sound
the
great.
Marlins, get out of there, go have a nice 4 days off.
Yeah, I love what Rob Thomson said. He said, better than if we won 2 out of 3. They're a good club, but we're pretty good too. That is boastful talk for a guy like Rob Thomson. He doesn't say that kind of stuff. Yeah, they're good. They're the American League's best, but we're pretty good too.
I thought they made Tampa look bad. I think they exploited Tampa's offense. I thought Tampa's offense was horrible this whole series. And you look, even in that 9th inning, I think said a lot. You had, it was Margot, Siri, and Bethancourt coming up, and those guys looked like they were trying to hit the ball as far as they possibly can when all they needed was a base hit in the 10th inning.
Yeah.
I don't understand that. That's not good baseball to me. And I just, you have to look at that and say, maybe this team isn't as good as everybody thinks they are.
Yeah. They didn't look at tonight, and I think, as you said, that was because of the Phillies. That was because of their pitching, the bullpen, and they got hits when they needed
The Phillies' pitching was outstanding tonight. That's why I'm saying they exploited their offense by the way they pitched to them. I thought they, number one, you hit the corners on this team, they're going to have troubles hitting the baseball. They are looking for mistakes out over the middle of the plate. They didn't get many mistakes. They had one today, and Paredes hit it out of the ballpark. Besides that, it's just been one of those games where, okay, I'm going to throw it out here, you get yourself out.
Yeah.
Or you swing through everything like they started doing. I believe it was about the 8th inning on. The Rays started swinging through everything.
Anita Yingling's.
Look her up!